How's it going? Just a quick one today, hopefully. Dropped Platty Onion in for his MOT the other week and he passed as usual. But I got an advisory on the handbrake, so, which you can't see because it's off camera down here, but minimum requirements only just met, so I'm going to have to adjust this one up. Luckily, being a prehistoric, i.e. proper motor without lots of computer jiggery pokery, it's not an electric handbrake or anything, it's just one of the ones where you have to tighten up the wire at the back, so we're going to do that today. Shouldn't take too long. It's usually a fairly quick and straightforward job, so this is probably going to be 3 weeks later me swearing at a rusted solid bolt, but let's go and get on with that. Both rear wheels off the ground, so I can adjust this up. Really should only need one off the ground because it should self-balance, but I think already one wheel's slightly binding more than the other, not by a huge amount, but yeah, definitely that one's got less spinach than the other one, but not to worry. Right, let's have a look underneath anyway. So that's the adjuster for the handbrake. So simple in theory, just undo the bolt on this end, tighten things up a bit, which pulls those cables which go down the back to the handbrake, just like doing it on a bicycle. The only problem is that you're going to be in the way a bit, so let me turn the camera off for now and try some rearranging. Yes, it's not proper penetrating the fluid, but I couldn't find it. This will have to do. Right, leave that to work its magic, and we'll go and notch up in the front. Awkward camera angles all round. So what I would usually do in an oldie worldy handbrake like this is I'd give it 3 clicks up and then adjust it to that. So you make it, tighten it up so the wheels lock on 3 dots, and then you lower it down and they should free off. But this handbrake has 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not actually got that many. Ugh. I've locked it. Come off. Right, sorry. It's got quite a bit of travel before the first click anyway, so I might just do it to 2 clicks and see how that goes, because there's... Or shall I do it to 3? I've always done it to 3 before when I've done these, but seems to be a lot of travel there. Maybe we'll try it. Stick to what you know. Well, there is a big travel before you get to a click, so maybe I will do it to 2 clicks. Right, so that's on 2 clicks. So now we need to go and twiddle the wheels, and if they've locked up already, then we're going to have to try and do it on 1 click. Well, those, no, not quite locked solid on 2 clicks, so that's turnable with a bit of effort. So I don't actually think they're going to need much adjusting up. And it's just started raining. Oh joy. Oh joy and bliss. So it might only need 1 turn. I'm just going to go and do the other one, but I'll leave you here because, as I say, it started raining, so I've got a feeling I'm going to have to get on with this quickly. Well, with either an incredibly fortunate or an incredibly skillful guess, I've got this right at 13 mil. So let's give it a wee twiddle. Let's see. Right, in an ideal world I would leap outside, set the camera up, wiggle the wheel, leap back under, set the camera up, film me turning it a few more notches, but I can't be arsed. So you just wait there while I go and swivel the wheels. Well, they definitely are uneven because the one on that side is now well locked up, and I can still move this one with a bit of a strain. I mean, this should self-balance. I'm just going to go and let it off and make sure that one's not completely bound up now. And if it is, I might just loosen off a half turn and come back to it. Well, bizarrely, sorry, microphone's flopping on the ground here. Probably making all manner of horrible noises. What was I saying? Yeah, bizarrely, loosening that handbrake off seems to have freed up this one more, because it's rotating quite freely now when the handbrake's off. And now the one on this side feels more locked up. So I think it's probably just these needing to balance out, so we'll give it another turn or half a turn. Let's see how that goes. I mean, another way to do this is, which I've done before, and to save it a bit of the crawling in and out, is you loosen it off completely, and then you can kind of, well, you can't see from there, but I can push the wheel with my foot, and then as I tighten here, once the wheel starts to bind a bit, then we stop and back off a tiny bit. Right, that's just starting to bind now with the handbrake off, so we want to come back a wee bit from there. I think I might just come back a tiny bit here. I could squeeze another maybe half a turn out of that before they get too tight. Probably have seen this moving, just been letting the handbrake on and off a few times to let it find its equilibrium. I think I'm going to leave it at that. That's locking up pretty well. I can't turn it by hand on 2 clicks, and pulling on the gear lever, it's actually taking quite a lot of effort to get it to come up 3 clicks. So I'm going to call that a good job, good thing. Screwed up the extension bit on the jack too high, so even when it's fully lowered it won't come out. So I'm going to have to put it back in, jack it up, unscrew the thing a bit, let it down. All par for the course with me on the case. By the way, as you may have noticed from my interactions with this jack, it's really fucking annoying, because when you unscrew the release valve, can you even see the jack? Am I even looking at it here? When you unscrew the release valve to let it down, it kind of comes down to about there and then it stops. So it's always kind of wedged under what you're jacking up, and you have to, what I find is trying to grab the handle and kind of heave it up the way to force the piston down a bit more. Now I don't know if they're all like that, bottle jacks of this girth, because I used to use a trolley jack before, but when you took the, when you released the pressure on that, the hydraulic valve thing, it just dropped right down. But this will come down so far and it's still got loads of force behind it, so you have to... Anyway, it's annoying. Hilke, your jack is annoying. Right, let's get tidied up here. That's another job done. Quite a tiny job, really. But I just wanted to get it out of the way, because like I said, it was just the MOT a couple of weeks ago. And that was all. I just got an advisory for that, but I thought if I don't do it while it's within living memory, I'll end up forgetting about it. And as usual, if we may look down there, that's what I was lying in. So you see, you may look and think, oh, what are you whinging about? It's an easy job, but I've got to always lie in mud when I'm doing these things, which slightly takes the fun out of it. But anyway, that's it for now, so bye.